Hello, Colts Nation. What's up, No Horsing family? Welcome back to another episode of the No Horsing Around podcast. As always, I am one of two dudes talking Colts. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen Burton. And on today's episode, so we're going to take a step away from the countdown. I've got to rage. I've got to rage a little bit on a topic that I've seen far too frequently lately as it pertains to a couple of specific players. And it's asinine, and it's caused me so much anger, enough so that I reached out. I talked to Zach today. I said, I got to do it. I got to kind of like flame out tonight for a little bit. And he was like, go for it, bro. I support it. So before we get to that, as always, I ask you guys to please like, share, subscribe, comment. I really want to know what you guys think about this topic. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from a lot of different people. I'm not just talking about Colts Nation. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. Please, you guys, share and subscribe, like the video. It's how we get kind of more into that lovely algorithm that is YouTube. More people come, more people can join the family. As you guys know, too, you can join the family in several different ways. You can join as a subscriber. You can join as a family member. And now we've added a second tier, a lower tier of if you want to help support the channel in any way, shape, or form financially. We'd love for you to do that. But we love you no matter what anyway. So however you feel you want to help out, we endorse it. So thank you guys. Before we go any further, I just kind of want to jump into this, okay? I just kind of I feel the need to just kind of go right into it. Obviously, it's going to be a topic of this is what I see. This is stuff that I see. Start, bench, cut. Fred Warner, Darius Leonard, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, already the best linebacker in the NFL, right? You got that one. Then you got this nonsense of I'm a ball hawk, see ball, get ball, water ball type. Who's the best linebacker? Micah Parsons, Fred Warner, or Darius Leonard? Micah Parsons is already one of the best defensive playmakers in the NFL. So obviously the topic today, you guys, is Darius Leonard versus Micah Parsons. Who really is the best player, the best linebacker? I want to emphasize the best linebacker in the NFL, because I think that's where this hitch is, okay? So we're going to do a couple of fun things. As you can kind of see, I'm off to kind of the side a little bit. I'm going to have some fun little graphics for you guys looking at them today, because I want to see what you guys think about some of this, okay? So let's kind of start off with we kind of got a fun little blind resume here. On the left, you have 15 games. These are the rookie stat comparisons for these two players. 163 tackles, 4 forced fumbles, 2 INTs, 8 passes batted down, passes defended, 7 sacks and 12 tackles for a loss. On the right, you have 16 games, 84 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, no picks, 3 passes defended, 13 sacks, and 20 tackles for a loss. Who's who? I'll give you guys a second. 1, 2, 3. Who's who? Okay. Well, I'll tell you who's who. The left is obviously Darius Leonard in his rookie season, and the right is Micah Parsons. Both ended up with Rookie of the Year campaigns. Both ended up with great stats. But look at this difference, okay? 84 tackles for a linebacker, a guy who's being deemed the best linebacker, is not solid. He played one more game and had half as many tackles. Played one more game and had 1 less forced fumble. Played one more game and had 2 less interceptions. Played one more game and had 5 less passes defensive. Yeah, he had 6 more sacks and 8 more tackles for loss. That's great if you're an edge rusher, okay, or a pass rush specialist. But a linebacker has to do multiple things, right? Multiple things. And here's the thing. Let's look at this next one. This is not the rookie stat comparison. This is just the overall stat comparison. And I do this kind of tongue in cheek, okay? 58 games to 16. Micah's got a long way to go before you can compare him to Darius Leonard and compare him to the great linebackers that are in the NFL right now. Okay, he's only played 16 games. Look at this pace. 538 tackles, 11 interceptions, 15 sacks, 17 forced fumbles. I mean, he has a long way to go. Pump the brakes, you guys. It's all because he wears the star in his helmet that everyone's talking about. Oh, he's the greatest thing ever. He's going to be the next best linebacker. He's already the best linebacker. He's not even really playing like a linebacker. He's back in the day like a Clay Matthews, like a Sean Merriman. He's those linebackers who they only rush the passer. That's all he does. And to be the best linebacker, you have to do other things like get tackles, be in space, maybe get the interceptions, pass, knock down some batted balls. You're playing in a different way. If you're just rushing the passer, then let's compare him to Myles Garrett. Let's compare him to some of the other great, Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, because that's what they do. And that's apparently all he does, because look at his stats. So all in all, I mean, the winner, in my opinion, is Darius Leonard. Darius Leonard, in my opinion, is the best linebacker in the NFL. And I know, and like, I will listen to my boy like Jason Aponte, who is a diehard, guy when it comes to the 49ers. He's amazing, does great stuff. I'll listen to him about Fred Warner. He's more well-rounded. But Micah Parsons just played one season, and it was a good season. Don't get me wrong. It was a good season that he had. But at the same time, like, you can't just sit there and suddenly forget everything Darius Leonard has done. I mean, here's the deal, you guys. Like, when we look at Darius Leonard's stats, right? When you look over at Darius Leonard and his time in the NFL, second round pick number 36, right? Defensive Rookie of the Year, 3-time first team All Pro, 1-time second team All Pro, 3 Pro Bowls. I mean, come on. Are you serious with this conversation that Micah Parsons is on the same level as Darius Leonard? Because he's not. And like I said, it's because of the star on his helmet. It's the most asinine argument that can be made right now. And here's the thing, like, I laid stats out. Like, I've laid stats out for everyone to look at. So I want to hear from Cowboy Nation. I want to hear from the people in Dallas, fans of the Star, fans of, just that. I want to hear from you. Tell me. I mean, everyone knows on this channel, I'm more than willing to listen. I don't think you're going to change my mind because there's just not enough there yet. It's just comparing two very different players, and one plays truly as linebacker, and one is a pass rush specialist. That's how I feel. But I'd love to hear you guys try to change my mind. And Cowboy fans, while you're here, while you're stopping into No Horsing to kind of drop your opinion, slap the subscribe button, because guess what? We meet up this year, and I'd love to hear from you when that game happens. Y'all know we'll do instant reactions, we'll do reviews, we'll do recaps, we'll do previews. We'll have someone on from Dallas probably at that point in time. So, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Be prepared for the rest of the season. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, Darius Leonard is far and away the much better linebacker. And I've laid out so many things that prove that, in my opinion. So let me hear from you guys. Let's hear you guys comment below. Light up the comments, as Zach likes to say. I want to hear from everybody. Colts fans, Niners fans. I definitely want to hear from Cowboy fans. I'm going to be tagging you guys in this because I want to see what you have to say. So while you're here, subscribe, like the video. I'm interested. I'm in. This is my opinion, but I got tired of seeing it on Pro Football Focus, Pro Football Talk, ESPN, FS1, them talking this up, and our boy Darius Leonard being negated, in my opinion, is the best linebacker in the NFL. So you guys know how I end this. I love you. I know Zach loves you. I'm out.